Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Hip Hop Culutre Blog. This is your boy E Money, and wow, what a Saturday night! I had a great time. Just to let you know on a personal note, went up and hit Prohibition in downtown Riverside. Man, I had a great time. We had bottle service. You know what I'm saying? I invited some friends that came through. Met up with some old friends I haven't seen in a while, and there was a lot of good-looking females in the building. So I definitely recommend it. It's Memorial Weekend. Tonight looks like we're gonna have to turn up again. Um, and the Friday night was my friend's birthday, so man, it's turned out to be a wild weekend. And last night we had a some upsetting UFC fights. Man, I was very surprised, but not so much because you know like the Robbie Lawler and Jake Ellenberger fight, I knew it could go either way, so that wasn't really a shock. But I was rooting for Ellenberger, and that's kind of what happens when you go with your emotions, and you want to root for the guy that you really want to win. And if you win big time, but you don't want to bet against them. You don't want to bet against somebody that you're rooting for. So in those cases, I just look at it like uh, that's the betting game. You got to be able to win big, and sometimes you know it's not gonna happen every time. But as long as you beat the odds and you keep pursuing towards perfecting your aim or your target or your goal, whatever. I'm talking about picking fights at least. Um, you're gonna have to. I guess there is some risk, calculated risk, and in this case, Robbie Lawler just happened to pull it off in the third round. I think he's seen a similar fight that he had with Johnny Hendricks that he couldn't let it go to the judges because I think he was losing. Um, Ellenberger, I was surprised that he didn't stop him. So that's a testament to Lawler's chin. Uh, and a great finish for him, that's the thing. Every second, every minute counts when you're competing like that. So, uh, congratulations to Robbie Lawler. Great victory in the third round, TKO. Another upsetting fight. Well, it's not really upsetting, but I just say that because the odds were in favor of Barao, and TJ Dillashaw finished him. Wow, I would have never thought that. I would have never thought that. I just thought that this is where I was coming from. Barao, I really thought he was on a whole nother level, like a Jose Aldo level. And Dillashaw showed that he was better that night. But I believe that Barao and also Jake Ellenberger, they're going to be able to bounce back and come back. They're both young. And, true champions are able to bounce right back, just like Mayweather says. So great performance on TJ Dillashaw. I was watching the embedded vlogs, the last one. I don't know if it's the last one now, but 6 or 7, and it's where Dana White's in the locker room, I believe, on the either fight night or weigh-in night with all the fighters, and he's telling them like, you could go and make history tonight. Don't let it slip. Go and take advantage of this opportunity. And I think that extra little piece of motivation really tied into what TJ did, and he went out and shocked the world. Uh, an example of what Gustafson and John Jones, that fight. Forgot his uh, forgot his first name. I want to say Alexander Gustafson. I think is his first name. But Dana White pointed out that nobody thought in a million years, or the odds were stacked against Gustafson against John Jones, which is the light heavyweight champion of the UFC. And he went out there and I believe beat John Jones. A lot of people would say that Alexander beat John Jones, and that's why they're gonna have a rematch because of that fight. Um, but yeah, disappointing loss on Renan Barao. I know he's gonna be able to bounce back, but congratulations to TJ Dillashaw. And the only pick that that we got going that came through was Daniel Cormier versus Dan Henderson. Wow, what amazing wrestling! Yeah, that wrestling it came down to Daniel Cormier's wrestling, and uh, it proved that his wrestling was a lot superior than Dan's than Dan's style or Dan's skill level right now. Um, but a commentator or somebody that interviewed Cormier kind of threw this question at him like, "What makes you think that you're ready for a title shot?" And it's like, well, who else do you think is gonna beat John Jones? Like, let's see some other light heavyweights be promoted. Texter got a shot. Gustafson got a shot. Let's see some other up and coming fighters get promoted. You guys gotta. I believe the UFC has to promote other fighters, and they're starting to. They need to do more inside personal development videography. That's what I would suggest. Like what they're doing with Dana. Um, they need to do more countdowns. Um, they need to the Ultimate Fighter. That's a great um, outlet to help build up and coming fighters. That I believe that's what built a lot of the big name fighters that we have today. Um, but I really think that they need to promote the big stars that they want to line up. Maybe they don't want to start. Then maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe they want to keep John Jones the champion, which I don't disagree. I like John Jones. I think he's a great fighter, athlete. He's just um, a new. I think he's still hasn't even really tapped into his full potential. Like he's still like getting used to what it's and fluid with his fighting. You've seen him do a lot of great things and accomplish a lot of um, great fights. I'm just trying to keep this short. Let me check real quick. Trying to keep it under 15 minutes for sure. Um, he's been in a lot of great fights and demonstrated, a lot of his wrestling background, and I think he's still evolving uh, and developing like a fluidity with his movements and his fighting. I think he's still trying to find his rhythm and his fluid in there. I can't really describe it. It's like kind of like what Bruce Lee says. You gotta flow like water. And I see him kind of stiff in there. He throws good punches. Once he warms up and he starts letting his hands go, he starts letting his legs go. But I see him really tense and maybe I think you got to be really tight. But I think he's still developing his overall game. I think he's got many, many years to come to do that. And when he retires, he's gonna be like one of the greatest fighters ever, 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 ever. Just my personal opinion on John Jones. So, with that said, is Daniel Cormier gonna be able to beat John Jones? I would say yes, but John Jones has something about him that makes him like win fights. I don't know what it is. Like, okay, the Vitor Belfort fight against John Jones, he practically broke John Jones's arm, but John Jones did not tap. He fought out of it, and he came back to win the fight with, I would say, a broken elbow. Wow, that's a definition of a champion. So that's going to be a very interesting vlog series that I will bring to you at another time. I don't want to drag this on more than what I would like it to be, but I'm gonna cut it short so I can give you some more. So just stay tuned. Happy Sunday. Salute to all our veterans for Memorial's Day weekend. May everybody have fun and be safe. Make a home safe. Just me. I'm just recovering. Not even recovering. I'm gonna go recover. I'm gonna go sleep. It's about 6 in the morning. I leave the club. I get home. I'm working in the studio. I just produced a track, laid a verse and a hook, and I think I got a real good track right now. You know. But anyways, I'll catch you on another one. And another vlog that I need to put out is what's going on with E in the music, um, the YRF label, and the future for you money and my music career, because there's so many projects coming up. We got the BET Awards coming up. We got the Teen Choice Awards and many other things coming up. So, like I said, this is just something to keep you in tune to what we got bringing you soon. Just to let you know what's going on. So, like I said, I'm out. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Be safe. See money, and I love y'all.